like to share my story of how my life has been completely different since I started doing the Atlantis scalar work. I'm sharing anonymously because I work with people of all faiths and lack of faith. And when I look back on my journey, it's incredible. I almost don't feel as though I'm the same person. Things in my life have just changed so much. And so I wanted to go through and tell the story of how I came to be more fully myself after getting the work done. One piece of work that I got done that was just noticeable physically was the age reversal. Since getting the work done, I have lost 30 pounds. Without changing a ton, it just came off easier because it seemed like my metabolism was working like it used to when I was younger. I noticed that my skin was softer. So many people have commented that I just look like I'm absolutely glowing. I've also noticed more oil production in my skin and in my hair. I also got the sleep optimization work done on myself, and I used to be a night owl who would really struggle with going to bed before 3 a.m. Always, it's been my lifelong goal to just wake up early and go to bed early, but I could never, ever do that. Notably, I have a diagnosis of idiopathic hypersomnia, and I used to take a prescription daily for 7 years that would help me have energy during the day. And what it means to have hypersomnia is it's a step below narcolepsy, where you don't necessarily go to into REM sleep, but you have brief periods during the day that you're slipping into non-REM sleep due to perhaps trouble sleeping at night. After I got the sleep optimization work done, the changes started slowly. I would gradually be able to go to bed earlier and wake up a little earlier. Over time, though, I started being able to go to bed at 10 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. And it just completely transformed my life, really being able to see the sunrise and feel energized in the morning. I recently stopped taking the medication that I was using for daytime sleepiness, and it's amazing because I don't feel like I need it. I feel like I have energy throughout the day. So really being able to go off that medication in my mind was just huge. I also have used the Atlantis scalar work for others with great success. When my children both got COVID in the fall, I was really concerned because my daughter was born prematurely, and her lungs weren't fully developed, and she has asthma. And she was really sick. She had a fever of 103. Interestingly, before Elisa emailed me to tell me that the work was done, she miraculously transformed. She went from just lying still like a rag doll to just jumping around and having energy. And shortly thereafter, I got the email from Elisa. Also around that time, without me touching anything on my computer, my insurance card became the screensaver for my computer, and music started playing on my phone. So I just thought all of those synchronicities were notable. I also did the microbiome optimization on myself. I have a long history of digestive distress. I had a diagnosis of irritable bowel syndrome. After getting that done, again, before Lisa even emailed me to tell me that she had done the work, I noticed all of a sudden I was able to go to the bathroom with ease. I wasn't feeling distressed. Soon enough, a few hours later, Elisa emailed me, and that has continued after a long time of 20 years of trying to figure out what was happening with my gut, of just feeling a lot better in that regard. My son used to have sleep problems, not feel safe in certain environments. After getting our house treated, though, he just slept very peacefully. He used to be afraid to be alone, and he's not anymore. And so that's just been beautiful seeing that happen. And most notably, I'm just so grateful for what this work has done for my husband. My husband is from a military background, has trouble really expressing emotions. And after doing various work on him, energy work, he began sobbing, and said it was the most emotion he had ever felt in his entire life, and said he felt such relief afterwards, and you could just see the relief on his face, and he described feeling lighter and happier. And so the fact that he was able to just express emotion and let go of some past pain was just a really beautiful benefit of this work, because it's something he had never in his life been able to do. So in sum, I am just a different person than before I started the work. I'm now a morning person. I'm 30 pounds lighter. Everybody that sees me thinks I'm glowing. I'm seeing changes in my relationship. I'm seeing changes in my children and their both physical and mental health. And so I do highly recommend the work. I do believe it works, and I do believe I've seen very specific pieces of evidence that it works, with the most notable for me being the fact that I'm no longer taking my hypersomnia medication and then I feel energized. So there's just too much, I think, that has happened after getting this work done for it to be dismissed as just happenstance. So I hope you're also able to see the same benefits from this work. I would encourage patience, because sometimes the effects of the work really play out over time, and I've seen the effects only magnify as time goes on. Many blessings to you all. Have a good day.